The following game has been rated M for mature by the ESRB for blood and gore, violence, and language. What that means is anyone under the age of 17 should not be watching this video. You have been warned.
Greetings and salutations. I am Outlier, and I bid you welcome to this channel. Joining me today is, of course, my usual co-hosts, Snowball and Wolf. And today we are returning back to Halo Combat Evolved. So the premise of the Halo series is that you play as a cybernetically enhanced super soldier, generally known as the Master Chief. They did give him a name. That name is John. I'm fairly certain we went over this already. And as the Master Chief, you are tasked with protecting humanity from complete and utter and total destruction from an intergalactic religious order known as the Covenant, which has decided that humanity goes against their religious tenets, and the only solution, rather than repentance, is complete and total annihilation. Welcome to religious fanaticism. So anyway, the war, however, against the Covenant is not going well. Humanity can fight on any planetary surface and go toe-to-toe with the Covenant. Super soldiers, which are known in-game as Spartans, can even basically totally decimate any Covenant force that they come across, provided they're not completely and totally outnumbered, even though the Covenant has more troops, better equipment, fancy laser guns, all of which they stole from a more advanced, long-dead, supposedly alien civilization, which they revere as gods, hence why they're a religious order. Well, that's a simple answer. For all of humanity's strengths on the ground and planet side, their starships are, how do I want to put this, completely outmatched and outgunned in every conceivable way. And when the Covenant decides that they neither need or want or desire to fight upon a planet's surface, they basically position all of their spaceships in orbit of said planet and open fire with enough weaponry to basically turn the entire surface to ash and glass. And one of the planets that the Covenant hit was a human colony known as Reach, which, right before its destruction, served as a military and industrial hub for the UNSC, which is the military space command of the whole of humanity, or at least humanity that resides at Earth and its surrounding loyal colonies. But Rebel colonies is not an issue for this game series, at least not yet at this point in time. But anyway, Reach fell, and I have an entire 5-episode series of videos of chronicling that whole campaign. And it's relevant here in that one UNSC ship escaped and traveled to, at the time, an unknown location where they found what I like to call a Dyson ring, which is a massive spaceborne structure in the shape of a ring, which is large enough to actually keep and maintain and sustain its own atmosphere and biosphere and ecological sphere and any other sphere that's required to promote and maintain carbon-based life forms. And once the Covenant followed us there, they realized that this ring is one of their most sacred and holy objects. And so, of course, they decided to fight the UNSC ship, which found it first. The UNSC ship decided to crash land on said ring. And now we're basically fighting for control of the ring, or at least its control systems, because in addition to being able to support its own ecosystem and life support capabilities, it's also apparently heavily armed. Let's just say that it's more heavily armed than many people think. In fact, it could quite literally wipe out a large chunk of the galaxy just by itself. And that's not an over-exaggeration. So that's pretty much the base story so far. Last episode, if you didn't see it, we rescued the captain of our vessel. And upon rescuing the captain, we discovered that the Covenant is upon the cusp of finding and securing the Halo Ring's control system. Halo's the official name of the ring. And by system, I mean control center, which is basically the administrative and control area for the ring, which gets access to all of its scientific capabilities, all of its life-sustaining functions, and its entire complementary weapons payload. Suffice to say, it's not something we want the Covenant to have, so this next mission is basically us trying to secure it before the Covenant, and if we can't, quickly take it from them before they can turn anything and everything on. So that's what we're pretty much going to be doing this episode, and with that out of the way, this game is of course made by Thank you again. And that being said, let us begin.
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging. Touchdown! Hit it, Marines!
We always come out swinging. I would like to know if we have multiple Pelicans, which are the name for the dropships, and an entire army at our back. One of the Pelicans completely filled with troops. There were like myself and 3 other guys on my Pelican. I think maybe an equal number, although I guess there's probably about a half dozen, 3/4 dozen right now. And that was a grenade that went off directly almost behind me. Meantime, alright, my shield's out. You gotta remember, it's not spray and pray. Fire off in controlled bursts. Especially considering the assault rifle only has a magazine worth of 60 rounds, so I have whatever's in the magazine plus 9 bullets. After that, it's whatever the secondary weapon is. I have no idea what the secondary weapon is.
Area secure. All
Oh,
hostiles
a pistol.
eliminated. Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a warthog.
Can I get a Scorpion instead?
House calls for Hermit. You know our motto. We deliver.
Alright, what was that? Was that an interesting gun? Yeah, who knows. Anyway, I'm guessing I have to take the Warthog out to get to the silent cartographer.
Okay, let's move
And
out. Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
as I was saying, and unlike the prequel game, Halo Reach, or even any of the other Halo games, this particular Halo's AI isn't smart enough to drive the Warthog, so I can never actually get the very big gun, not unless I want it to become a stationary weapons platform. Which, most of the time, I'm perfectly fine with, except everybody keeps shooting at me, and when you're defensive, and when you're a stationary defensive platform, you can't really dodge. Is the way down? Yes, it is.
There, in a cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Looks like a Covenant position ahead. Dug in pretty well, sir. Like that? Keep
Yes,
it up!
but we have a Warthog, and Warthogs are nigh indestructible. Of course, it would help if I didn't bounce off of every rock and tree and
Nice shot.
whatever those purple things are. Get back here so I can kill you. At the very least, so the guy in the passenger seat and the gunner seat can kill you. I'm perfectly fine with just running people over. But they're smart enough to actually leap out of the way. Of course, they can't really leap out of the way if there's nowhere to leap out of the way to. And I think we're stuck. And I flipped the Warthog. Sorry about that.
I'm going after him. Come on.
Everybody back in the buggy. Come on,
Come on. Forward.
back in the buggy.
Can't be all of them. All right.
Of course it's not. We'd be fighting them if I didn't accidentally drive this thing off a cliff again. We gotta remember, unlike most other games with vehicular controls, Halo's basically follows the camera, so if you need to turn, you have to point the camera in that direction. Otherwise it's just forward and back. There's no side straight.
Covering fire.
Got it.
Anyway. And down. And down we go again. Oops. Sorry about that. I think I actually killed him with the Warthog. That is not a nice thing to be. Okay, let's try this again.
Showtime.
Alright, let's try not to run off the cliff this time. I say that like I'm not gonna get everybody that I get teamed with killed. Teamed up with, I should say, probably. I should use proper English, or at least what passes for proper English. Get moving.
Stay on track. You like that?
Feel free to keep shooting him.
Give me an angle.
Alright, I think this is actually where I want to go. So, I'm going to leave the Warthog right there, so that way he can cover the entrance. Wait until shields recharge. Plus, I now have plenty of assault rifle ammo, even if I am running low on health.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
Okay, but where's the nearest health pack? As usual, I'm down to 5 bars of health out of, well, 7, 8-ish, I think. And unlike in Reach, we're not a Mark III Spartan where health
let them lock the
automatically
doors.
generates. Okay. They locked the doors, didn't they? Alright, well, we don't have to worry about that now. Alright, let's try this again.
Don't let them lock the doors.
Yes, I saw that grenade.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bogies.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
Right, so what I'm hearing...
Security override to get this door open.
Right, so what I'm hearing is bring the Warthog down here and fire off its chain gun until we break the door in half. Got it. Let me go get it. No, the Warthog won't fit down there. However, I'm assuming that I just have to keep going this way and eventually I'll find what I need. The thing about older games is they didn't really have much in the way of...
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
I'm going to say memory storage. So it's pretty much they had a singular path to get from one spot to another, and I'm taking quite a few hits. This is why I wanted a tank and not a Warthog. It's also why I like having the big gun. I can decide what it's shooting at.
More of them!
Yeah, we're all under fire. Is there a health pack over here?
Go on, eat it!
Yes, there is. I'm getting out. You stay here. Also picking up more ammo. Is there any other guns other than assault rifles here? No? Okay then. Since they don't want to come out and play with the Warthog, I guess I have to go in and find them. I say, did that get him? No, I don't think so. That, however, did. Alright, since I'm probably not going to be back this way for quite a while, let's just top off on ammo. Of course, I could probably just take the Warthog with me, I think. I think that's an option. But of course, I just don't slam it into every tree between me and there. And this rock. And this cliff. At least I didn't flip the Warthog this time.
There it is!
See, the Warthog fit. Barely. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to take it in here, but you are, but only if you keep shooting and killing everybody.
There's more where that came from!
Alright, definitely beginning to think we're not supposed to be taking the Warthog over here. Mainly because there's a tree and a rock in the way, and I can't get past. Yeah, so I guess you're going to be good here, right? Good, okay. I'll proceed on.
That's what I'm talking about!
Cover this point. Oh, goody, hunters. Plenty of ammo, though. I'm hitting the tree. No, I'm not hitting the tree. Alright, also got to remember, there's no run mechanic in this game. So we get to be sneaky. Oh, crap. Okay, now who's shooting me? Got enough issues with these hunters. I don't need an entire battalion, squadron, team of everybody else. One down. The other hunter's right behind me, isn't he? Yes, he is. Hello. They were surprisingly easy to take out. Meantime, bunch of guys with arm shields. My only sniper rifle is this pistol. I may or may not have killed one. I don't actually know. Okay, that's not helpful. Alright, did these guys have any other weapons other than pistols and assault rifles? I'm guessing no. Although I do wonder if there's any difference between the red packages of ammo and the black packages of ammo. Because as far as I know, guns don't have multiple types of ammo, at least. Yeah, guns don't really have multiple types of ammo, not in this series. It's one type of ammo for one type of gun. So... okay, that's 2. 3. And 4. Just making certain everything is reloaded while it's still quiet. I don't think that hit anybody. Don't know if that hit anybody either. I don't think so. Everybody seems to be alive. Right. We get even further cover. And then we press on. That is decidedly not helpful. Nor is that. Alright, I really should wait until the shield's fully recharged and then go on the offensive. Because as I stated before, health doesn't recharge. Especially when I take a face full of that. Get back here. There we go. So do I go back around this way, or do I enter the large metal structure thing? Because this kind of looks like a door. Of course, it could also be a stylized wall. What do I know? The answer is very little. But since there's enemies over here, I guess I keep going around. Alright, so that boosts the shields. Got anything that boosts the health? Right. Of course, more hunters. Explains why the shields are boosted. And, okay, so the door isn't closed behind me, at least not yet. Not helpful. One down. Gonna reload, head back up, grab another shield booster. Because they gave me 3 and there's only 2 hunters. And they neglected to close the door. Hey, you know, I too can also walk in the circle. And you're dead. And I actually managed to keep the entire shield intact, although I'm now running low on bullets yet again.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system.
Okay, do I stand over here? And I guess.
Good.
Door's
That should
open.
open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Running out here like somebody was right out there to fight with a sword. Yes, it's quiet. I'm guessing it's not going to be quiet very soon.
Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire. Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude.
Understood. We're on our way.
Alright. This is why I went back for the other shield booster. To be fair, I wasn't actually expecting cloaked enemies. I was expecting somebody, though. Maybe not right there.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the
And
beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
And you neglected to tell me this. Why? I thought Master Chief and Cortana were a team. And how exactly do I get down the beach? Of course, the obvious answer is jump off a cliff. I'll admit, I don't really like the pistol, but it has its uses. And now with this Pelican gone, I'm guessing there's... Oh, look, a rocket launcher. Several, actually. As I was saying, with the Pelican gone, I'm guessing now there's only one Pelican to fight the entire war, battle, engagement, whatever you want to call this crazy thing that we're doing on this entire ring. I'm sure there's more than 3 Pelicans. Well, there were the 2 that we started off with, and I believe Captain Keyes was riding around in one, doing some other objective. So that at least makes 3, and look at this, there's another Warthog. Sadly, I don't have anybody to man the big gun. It is the one thing I dislike about the Warthog. It takes 3 people to properly use. That's why I like the tank. I can drive and fire at the exact same time. Right now, the best I can do is basically run over people. Or if I want to get out, I can hop on the big gun, but then I'm basically a turret replacement. That's another grenade. Alright, I can't hit anybody from here, so I'm just going to keep going. This might actually be where we started. There are Marines here, so I'm guessing this is back where we started. We technically could have gone in the opposite direction and have gotten to the security facility beforehand. Of course, it also means I basically abandoned one extra guy back when I wedged the Warthog in that cliff area. I wonder if he's still there. I mean, these guys are, so probably. I would say that everybody should be taken out here, but then I remembered, yeah, I drove past everybody the first time, and I'm driving past everybody again. Funny how that works out. Alright, so yeah, I went through here.
Damn! Over here! Alright, let's do it.
Alright, I think the Warthog knows something I don't, or can probably should guess at, because it does not want to drive up this cliff. And that's why. There are hunters there. So you know what? You hang out here. I'll go blow them up. I think that worked. Why I can't seem to do that in later games, I have absolutely no idea. But I should probably keep the rockets, just in case I need them. When in doubt, I can always basically beat them with the back end of the rifle. Because once again, I'm running low on bullets. Right, you two stay here and guard the door. Make certain nothing gets past you guys. Unless it's friendly. Those guys can get past. Friendly people can get past. Anyway, memory serves, I go down this way. Toss a grenade down. Guess the guy with the sword left. Alright. Where does this way go? Oh. I mean, if he's just gonna sit there, we'll shoot him in the back. Oops. I mean, if it kills somebody, it still works. I don't think it did, though. And I am now out of assault rifle ammo. Do these guys still have their guns? I'm guessing no. What about you? Did you have your gun still? Doubt it. So, we do the crazy way. We shoot you first. And we hit the guy in front of him. And everybody dies. Still. Alright, I'm taking this. I much prefer needlers, but I'm taking this one. Somebody's behind me. Alright, now we wait for shields to recharge. Can I go through here? Apparently I can. I don't understand what's with alien species and the desire to have an open floor plan. Open floor plan that's essentially straight down. Anybody here? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Oh look! Friendlies, or at least what used to be friendlies. Taking this. Okay, so the black ammo bags weren't for the assault rifle. I guess they're pistol ammo. So, big question. I don't think I jumped down the very large drop, so where do I go from here? This way, I guess. Hello. Goodbye. Stand still so I can hit you. Oh, goody, more hunters. I don't know if that hit anybody. But best to be have full ammo just in case. And I don't think it did. That did. As did that. Wait until shields recharge. Let's be smart about this. Alright, I got 2 rounds left of that, so hopefully I only have to fight 2 more hunters. Otherwise... Okay, why am I still seeing red icons around him? Anybody still here? You don't have to tell me if you are. It says they're below me, but I don't think there's anything below me. Anyway. I was going to say, where do I go from here, but then I found the rather steep-looking ramp. I mean, for all advanced tech as the Forerunners were, apparently they could not invent...
You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast!
Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Give him hell, Marine.
So,
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
so why couldn't they just all follow us into the building? No, we could have had a beachhead closer to the entrance to this facility. They don't have to drive around in a Warthog. Especially given the fact that there were at least 3. I just realized it would probably stink to be that one guy I left behind in that one cliff area. I think I just wandered around in a circle. Because this looks familiar. Did I go up at any point? Alright, so this is the way that I came. Well, I'm equal parts confused. Oh, look, a door. Oh, look, the Foreigners actually can invent railings. And now I am cloaked, so now I get to be all quiet and stealthy-like. What, this is how I do all quiet and stealthy like. I sneak around, take out everybody in the room, and move on. And the cloaking is turned off. Okay. So, do I go this way? I don't know if this is glass or some sort of solid hologram. Either way, I can step on it, so I probably should not complain. I think this is the way that I came. Why do all these places look the same? And yes, this is the way I came. Okay, that's this way. That's a dead end. That's a door. Alright, I've walked around in a circle. Probably 2 or 3 or 10 times. This isn't important. These are all the grunts that I just took out. So I guess I go this way. There's somebody not dead here, so I guess I do go this way. Oh look, I bet another overshield. I wonder if that means there's going to be more hunters. Yep. That's some needle rounds. Look, to point out, the guy pretty much took an entire 1 1/2 magazines. And, he didn't drop until, well, 1 1/2 magazines worth of bullets. And this is the way that I came.
There. That holo panel should activate the map.
Alright, sometimes I need to be on this side of the screen to do it.
Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cortana to Captain Keyes.
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Affirmative. Phone hammer out.
Now, I would like to point out, when Cortana mentioned that Shrine's a strange place to keep the control center, she's probably running off of what the Covenant consider a shrine, and since they worship the Forerunners, they would probably see the control center as a shrine. And this is the way that I came. Once again, I wander about in a circle. I would say I just have to follow the massive line of bodies around, but Alright, so how do I get up here? Memory serves, I jumped down. Alright, and there's no jump onto a ledge, grab it with a hand, and pull yourself up mechanic. You know, I did not think about that once I dropped down here, so... How do I get back up? Alright, so this will probably be the rest of the video. Of course, I could also just go this way. Oh, hello. That's a lot of enemy fire. And me with little to no bullets. Alright, that's out of ammo. Oh, hello. Okay, fine. Stand still so I can whack you. I am going to have to borrow this. And by that, I mean borrow this. And by that, I mean borrow this. By that, I mean shoot you with this. That hit him. Maybe. I don't actually know. Alright, I think I threw that past him. Wait for shields to recharge. I'm taking fire from somewhere. Oh. Fine, I'll shoot him with the bullets. Of course, now I'm out of ammo. Of course, I'm back here. Although, now there's no spare gun. I mean, there's a pistol, but like I said, there's no spare gun. Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh, look! Spare assault rifle. It has absolutely no ammo because I think this is the one I dropped off. And if memory serves, I picked up all the assault rifle ammo that was here. Yeah, this is all pistol ammo. There's a bunch of guys with shields, which the needlers just can't handle, so I'm guessing taking this plasma rifle with me. And I did leave the needler up here just in case. Of course, I just shot him in the backside, so... Don't know if that hit anybody, but I guess it worked. Just grab this real quick. Hide. And now he's gone. And I think I need to go this way. Or not. Or not. Oh, guy with a sword. Right next to where I was standing. Can I have the sword? No, I guess not. A game about firing guns and melee weapons, probably not the smartest idea.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Roger, on my way.
Of course, now it's out of ammo. And you know what? There's this thing right here. I'm just going to keep firing until the shields are charged. One down. Two down. Don't quite know what happened to the guys that were here. Taking the... Apparently I'm taking this. Taking this gun. Then hopping in here and then driving out. Then I'm just gonna hop in the Pelican.
Let's get moving. Bowhammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan, and my analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels, which circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This Pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Bowhammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
There's that.
Alright, well, that was interesting. I have to admit, I was under the impression that the Silent Cartographer was the control center for the Halo ring, but I'm mistaken. It's been a while since I played this game. So what we basically did was fight through an entire swath of Covenant forces to get to the map for the Halo ring, which would then tell us where the control center is. And now that we've gotten to the map, and now we know where the control center is, so next mission we get to assault the control center. But these missions are a little bit longer than I originally expected, based with my experience off of the Halo Reach games. So it looks like I'm only actually going to be able to do one per episode. And that mission is now done, so I'm going to have to leave the actual getting to the control center for next time. And as such, I'm going to have to call it here. Everybody stay safe from the plague, and have a good day.